my heart, it's beat tight. Oh, my body's breathing, it's just you and me. Feel my heart, it's beat tight. Oh, my body's breathing, it's just you and me.
Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. So in this video I'll be focusing on the Mega Millions, and before I proceed with the video, I'd like to first of all read the betting disclaimer. So the content contained on this video is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. There are no guarantees that tips provided on this video will provide success or profit. All tips provided are my opinions, and punters are encouraged to use this information in order to form their own opinion. Bet at your own risk. I encourage all punters to gamble responsibly. Always bet within your means and stop if betting is no longer enjoyable to you. I will not be held responsible for punters who use information on this video in an inappropriate way. So let's proceed to the videos. So like I said, in this video I'll be focusing on the US Mega Millions, and from where I live, this is one of the betting sites I use to bet from where I live. And if I put one ball, if I predict one number correctly, I get the equivalent of, if I put $1, one number gives me back equivalent of $11, and if it's a bonus ball I get $21, and if it's two numbers, that's 190. Two numbers plus two balls, one main set and the bonus, I get $250, and so on. So this is how the US Mega Millions pays where I live. It's quite a good payout. But remember, the US Mega Millions is 70 numbers, and imagine the probability of picking one correct number from 70 is like almost impossible when you are using guesswork. And most of the time I think the best way to go about is to come up with a strategy of predicting numbers, because with just guesswork I'm sure that most of the time you'll be losing money. Let me just go back the site. So my aim is to work with you guys, my viewers, to come up with the strategies that can help us to predict numbers, one or two. And whilst I was studying numbers, I saw that there was a sequence that they were using. So I thought that maybe I should share with you guys and hear what you have to say about it. And sometimes I might not be correct, I'm also human, but I thought maybe sharing with you might help us to come up with something positive in the future. And I know that some of you have different ways of coming up with numbers, so if you use the strategy I have provided with your own strategies, maybe you might be lucky, you might never know, you might get something in return. So let me show you what I discovered. So this I discovered, I just jumped on a date, one of the days where I found where the sequence was being used. So the date was on Friday the 7th of May 2021. So in this sequence I use this column, in this column. So if the number 10 and 3, so what I do is I add 10 plus 3, I get the number 13, and then I say 13 minus. So for this sequence, the main number I use is 10. 10 is my key number. I use 10. You notice that later on, as I go through the sequence is that the number 10 is the most important number in this sequence. So I subtract and add number 10 to this number. 13 minus 10, you get the number 3. 13 plus 10, get the number 23. 23. So remember, we have the number 10 and 3 here. So this is one of the ways to go about. And then we have the number 10 and 3. Number 3 here, and the number 10. So if you say 10 minus 3, your answer will be equal to 7. So if you do the same thing, do the same thing, 10 minus 7, you get the number 3. 10 plus 7, you get the number 17. So here I've got 3, I said 17 here, and 3 and 7. So I have the numbers 13, 3, 23, 7 and 17. So going on to the next draw, you notice that one of the numbers will come, which is the number 3 here. So out of the 5 numbers, one of them came, and the number 3 came here. This is the number 3. See, the number 3 here came. So what I do is I use some other methods to see which number is strongest out of the 5 numbers. And if I use my confirmation methods, if I see that the number 3 is strong, I then put my money on the number 3. Let me just delete and proceed. So here you have the number 22 and 3. So doing the same thing again, 22 minus 3, get the number 19. 19 plus 10, that's 29. And then 19 minus 10, that's 9. And then you have 22 plus 3, you get 25. 25 minus 10, you get 15. 25 plus 10, you get 35. So you have 6 numbers here. Again, you use your confirmation methods to see which number is strong. Out of these 6 numbers, one of them will come, and notice that the number 9 came here in the next row. So we have, out of the 6 numbers, I have managed to eliminate, instead of having 70 numbers that I'm working on, I'm now working on 6 numbers, of which if I get one of those numbers correct, that's $11. Let's see, even if I played $6 on those numbers, my return I'll be getting $11. If I lost $5 there and got one number correct, it means I put $6, I got back $11, and my profit is $5 back. I'm just saying here, like instead of playing 70 numbers, I have reduced my numbers down to 6 numbers. I now have a pool of 6 numbers instead of 70 numbers. So sometimes the sequence can jump, can skip, can play or skip sometimes. So we are now here, number 3 and 6. Like here, if you see, if you add 3 plus 6, you get the number 9. 9 plus 10, 19. 9 plus 10 is 19, and then 10 minus 9, that's 1. We don't have the number 1 here. If you add, if you subtract with the number 3, 6 minus 3, you get the number 3. 3 minus 3 plus 10, get the number 13. So if you notice that in this draw, the numbers did not come from this sequence. So just now jump to the next. Let's just move to the next day. We have the number 4 and the number 14. So here, remember what I said, 14 minus 4, get the number 10, is it? Yes, 10. And then my key here is the number 10. For every number I get here, it's either I add or I subtract by 10. So if you say 10 plus 10, I get the number 20. So if the number 20, 10 minus 10, you get the number 0. 0, which is, the number 0 is invalid. And then 14 plus 4, that's the number 18. And if you say 18 plus 10, that's 28. 18 minus 10, that's 8. So we have these numbers. We have these numbers 10, 20, 0, 8, 28, 18. And wow, I was surprised here that the two numbers came from this sequence. We have the number 10 and the number 20. So out of 6 numbers, we managed to get 2 numbers from this sequence. And from 6 numbers out of 7, we eliminated 64 numbers to remain with the pool of 6 numbers. And out of the 6 numbers, we managed to get 2 numbers. So this is a sequencing. Let me move forward again. So you have the number 8 and the number 10. So if you add 18, 8 plus 10, that's 18. 18 plus 10, that's 28. So looking from the numbers that are below, you don't have the number 8, don't have the number 28. We don't have the number 8, don't have the number 28, and we don't have the number 8. So if we subtract again, 10 minus 8, you get the number 2. We don't have the number 2. 2 plus 10, that's 12. We don't have the number 12. So in this case, the sequence did not provide us with any numbers. And then moving forward again with the sequencing, we have the number 11 and the number 7. So if you were to say 11 plus the number 7, we get the number 18. So again, I add the numbers by 10. So in this sequence, remember, the number I get from these numbers, I add 10 to these numbers after getting the number, the answer, final answer. So I have 11 and 7 to give me 18. And then from the 18, I say 18 minus 10 to get the number 8. 18 plus 10 to get the number 28. And then I move down again. I have the number 11 minus 4. 11 minus 7 actually. 11 minus 7, I'll get the number 4. So here's the number 4. And then from the number 4, I add 10 to the number 4. So 4 plus 10, that's 14. And 10 minus 4, that's 6. So I have these 6 numbers. I have 18, 8, 28, 4, 14, and 6. And I noticed that 2 of these numbers came. We have the number 4 here, and the number 8. So out of the 6 numbers, I managed to get 2 numbers from this method. So let's move forward with the method. So again, we have the number 15 and the number 4. So 15, start by adding, plus 4, that will be equal to 19. So you have the number 19. From the number 19, I add 10 and subtract 10. So if I say 19 minus 10, your answer is 9. 19 plus 10, the answer is 29. It's 29. Forgive me for my handwriting, it's a bit bad. So the number 15 minus 4, say 15 minus 4, your answer is 11. And then from the 11, if you add 10 to the 11, you get the number 21. If you subtract 10 minus 11, you get the number 1. So let me just circle these numbers. So out of the 6 numbers again, wow, we managed to get 2 numbers, the number 9 and the number 19. Isn't this awesome? Out of 70 numbers using this method, managing to get 2 or 1 numbers is just something else. It's gold. Then let's rub here again. We move forward again. So here we have the number 23 and 9. I'll start by subtracting. 23 minus 9, that's 14. Am I correct? Yes, it's number 14. So here again we have the number 14. So I'll start by subtracting. 14 minus 10, I get the number 4. And then 14 plus 10, I get the number 24. And then we move forward down. 23 plus 9, that's 32 if I'm correct. Yes. So the 32, I subtract 10 from 32, I get 22. I add, I get 42. So out of the 6 numbers again, notice one of the numbers came. That's 4. So I eliminated 64 numbers. I'm left with 6 numbers. Out of the 6 numbers, I now have 1 number. Again, the number 4 came. So let's move forward again with our sequence. So here we have the number 8 and the number 4. So 8 plus 4, start by adding. 8 plus 4, that's 12. And then we have the number 12, again the power of 10. I'll start by subtracting. 12 minus 10, you get the number 2. And then 12 plus 10, you get the number 22. And 8 minus 4, that's 4. 10 minus 4, that's 6. 10 plus 4, that's 14. So again, out of the 6 numbers, one of the numbers came. The number 22 came. If you check closely, you see that the number 22 came. Here's the number 22 here. Sorry. The number 22 is here. So moving forward again, we have the number 19 and number 19. Number 19 and the number 18. So if you say 19 plus 18, that's 37. Looking down here, you see that the number 37 was not there. So 10 to 37, that's 47. Subtract 10 to 37, that's 27. So none of the numbers was there. And then if you subtract 19 minus 18, that's 1. 1 minus 10, that's 9. 9 wasn't there. 1 plus 10, that's 11. 11, 1 plus 9 wasn't there. So in this case, the number did not come. And remember, this is betting, gambling. So in as much as you win, the betting side is supposed to have an upper end also in winning. You don't have to win. They make sure that you don't win every time. In as much as you win, you have days where you lose. So here, using this sequencing, you are just narrowing the chances of losing, widening the chances of winning. So you're just giving yourself a greater chance of achieving something big. So let's move down. Okay. We have the number 13 and the number 14. So I'll start by subtracting 14 minus 13. That's the number 1. And the power of 10 plus 10. 1 plus 10, that's 11. 10 minus 1, that's 9. And then let's add 13 plus 14. That's number 27. 27 minus 10, 17, plus 10, that's 37. So if you check closely, you see that the number 1 was there. Here's the number 1. The number 1 came. So out of the 6 numbers again, one of the numbers came. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. So you have the number 11 and the number 1. So 11, I'll start by adding plus 1. You get the number 12. Am I correct? Yes. Then the power of 10, if I subtract, that's 2. If I add, that's 22. And then 11 minus 1, that's 10. The power of 10 plus 10, that's 20. 10 plus 10, that's 20. 10 minus 10, that's 0. So out of 5 numbers, out of the 5 numbers, I managed to pick up 2 numbers here. So that's number 12 and the number 20. This number 12 here, number 20 here, number 12. So we've eliminated 64 numbers. We are now left with 6 numbers. Out of the 6 numbers, we've managed to grab 2 numbers. And then remember, one number pays 11 now, $11. So somehow we made a profit of $5 here. And then let's move forward with our sequence. So sometimes, remember what I said, sometimes the numbers come, sometimes they don't come. But this sequence, you'll be narrowing your chances of losing. So again, here with the number 18 and the number 17. You say 18 plus 17, that's 35. 35 plus 10, 45. 35 minus 10, 25. So by just looking here, you see that there's no 25, there's no 35, there's no 45. Then again, 17 plus 18, that's 1. 18 minus 17, that's 1 actually. 1. 10 minus 1, that's 9. Notice that the number 1 is not there, the number 9 is not there, and the number 11 is not there. And then let's move forward. So we have the number 25 and the number 7. You say 25 plus 7, that's 32, am I right? Yes, that's 32. The power of 10 minus 10, that's 22. The power of 10 plus 10, that's 42. And then 25 minus 7, that's 18. The power of 10, 18 plus 10, that's 28. 18 minus 10, that's 8. So we have these 6 numbers here. And let's check if the numbers came in the next row. So check that the number 8 and the number 32 came again. These 2 numbers, 8 and 32 came. So out of 6 numbers, you managed to grab 2 numbers here. Okay, let's proceed again to the next. To the next. You have the number 12 and the number 8. So I'll start by subtracting. If you say 12 minus 8, your answer is 4. And then the power of 10 again. 4 plus 10, that's 14. 10 minus 4, that's 6. And then there's 8, 12 plus 8, that's 20. The power of 10 minus 20 minus 10, that's 10. 20 plus 10, that's 30. So out of 6 numbers again, one of the numbers came, that's 14. Here's the number 14 here, the number 14 came. See that the number 14 came. So moving forward again with our sequence here, we have the number 21 and the number 18. So here I would like to start by adding again. So you have, say, 21 plus 18, that's 39 if I'm correct. 39, the power of 10, 39 minus 10, that's 29. The power of 10, 39 plus 10, that's 49. Subtract here, 21 minus 18 actually, that's 3. So the power of 10 is 13. The power of 10, 13, 3 minus 10 minus 3, that's 7. So we have 6 numbers here, and my God, look, one number came again. Number 39 came here. Here's the number 39. Then let's move forward again. Let's go forward. We have the number 19 and the number 6. So if you say 19, I'll start by subtracting minus 6. That's 13 if I'm right. The power of 10, 13 minus 10, you get number 3. 13 plus 10, you get the number 23. And then 19 minus plus 6, you get the number 25. The power of 10, 25 minus 10, that's 15. The power of 10, 25 plus 10, that's 35. So out of the 6 numbers again, one number came. The number 3 came. Here's the number 3 here. Let's move forward, guys. So remember again, I said that some of the times the number doesn't come, sometimes it comes. So you have the number 14 and 3. If you say 14 plus 3, you get the number 17. 17 is not here. Plus 10, 17 plus 10, that's 27. 17 minus 10, that's 7. numbers are not there. If you say 14 minus 3, that's 11. 11 minus 10, that's 1. 11 plus 10, that's 21. So in this case, none of the numbers was there. So again, is 17 and 24. If you add, that's 41. 41 plus 10, 51. 41 minus 10, that's 31. 24 minus 17, that's 7. 7 minus 10, that's 3. 7 plus 10, that's 17. So none of the numbers was there here again. Let's just drop it. We have the number 24 and the 10. If you say 24 plus minus 10, that's 14. 14 minus 10, that's 4. Let's see here, 24 and 10. So if you add the number 24 plus 10, that's 34. 34 plus 10, that's 44. 34 minus 10, that's 24. So none of the numbers was here. You don't have 34 here, you don't have 44 here, you don't have 24. If you say 24 minus 10, that's 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. 14 minus 10 is 4. So you don't have either of the numbers here again. So in this case again, the numbers did not come. So let's just delete here and focus again. We have 24 minus, we'll start by subtracting, minus 13, that's equal to the number 11. The power of 10, 11 plus 10, that's 21. 11 minus 10, that's 1. What about if you say 24 plus 13, that's 37. 37 minus 10, that's 27. 37 plus 10, that's 47. So out of the 6 numbers, one of the numbers came here again. The number 11 came. Here's the number 11. So here we have the number 10 and the number 2. If you say 10 plus 2, that's 12, the power of 10. You have 12, so if you use the power of 10, 12 plus 10, that's 22. 12 minus 10, that's 2. So none of the numbers were there down here. And then if you say 10 minus 2, that's 8. 8 plus 10, that's 18. 10 minus 8, that's 2. So none of the numbers were there again. So here, the sequence here did not come. We move forward again. We have the number 19 and the number 17. So we have, if you say 19 plus 17, that's 36. 36 plus 10, that's 46. 36 minus 10, that's 26. So none of the numbers came here. If you say 19 minus 17, that's 2. 10 plus 2, that's 12. 10 minus 2, that's 8. So none of the numbers came again. And then we move forward. You have the number 11 and 10, 11 and 1 actually. You say 11 minus 1, that's that will be equal to 12. So if you say that's equal to 12, the power of 10, if you say 12 plus 10, that's 22. And if you say 12 minus 10, that's 2. You have 11. So that's 11 minus 1. That's equal to 10. 10 minus 10, that's 0. 10 plus 10, that's 20. So again, the number did not come here. With the number 10 and the number 9, see 10 plus 9, that's 19. The power of 10, here we're now using the power of 10. 10 plus 9 is 29. 10 minus 9, 19. 10 plus 19, sorry, that's 29. 10 minus 19 minus 10, that's 9. And you say 10 minus 9, that's 1. And 10 plus 1, that's 11. 10 minus 1, that's 9. So out of the 6 numbers, one of the numbers came again. Here's the number 29. So here, number 29 came. See the number 29? We have the number 24 and the number 29. So if you say 29 plus 24, you surely get 53. If you're using the power of 10, 53 minus 10, that's 43. 53 plus 10, that's 63. And then 29 minus 24, that's equal to 5. So the power of 10, 10 minus 5, that's 5, 10 plus 5, that's 15. So out of 5 numbers here, we have 53, 43, 63, 5 and 15. So out of the 5 numbers, one of them came. The number 53 came. Here's the number 53. Let's move forward. So here's the number 9 and the number 17. So if you say 17 plus 9, that's 26 if I'm correct. If you're using the power of 10, 26 minus 10, that's 16. 26 plus 10, that's 36. And if you say 17 minus 9, that's 8 if I'm correct. Yes. So if you say 8 plus 10, that's 18. 10 minus 8, that's 2. So out of the 6 numbers again, you notice that one number came out of the 6th number, which is the number 16. So moving forward, we have the number 12 and 3. So if you say 12 plus 3, that's 15. Notice that the number 15 is not there here. And then 15 plus 10, that's 25. 25 is not there. 15 minus 10, that's 5. 5 is not there. And if you subtract 12 minus 9, 12 minus 3, you get the number 9. 9 is not there. So 9, if you say 12 minus 3, you get the number 9. 9 is not there. And if you say 9 plus 10, that's 19. 19 is not there. And if you say 10 minus 9, that's 1. And you notice that the number 1 was there. Here's the number 1 here. So you have the two numbers here, 12 and 3. 12 minus 3, that's 9. 9 plus 10, that's 19. 10 minus 9, that's number 1. You see the number 1 came there. And then let's move forward with the number 11 and the number 41. So if you say 41 plus 11, that's 52. 52 minus 10, you are now using the power of 10, that's 42. 52 plus 10, that's 62. And then you have 41 minus 11, that will give us a nice 30. 30. Then 30 plus 10, that's 40. 30 minus 10, that's 20. So out of the 6 numbers again, one of the numbers came, which is the number 52. Here's the number 52 here. Sorry. Just do like this. Here's the number 52 here. And then we move forward. So you have the number 24 and 17. If you say 24 minus 17, that's 7. Notice that the number 7 is not here. If you say 7 plus 10, that's 17. 17 is not there. If you say 10 minus 7, that's 3. The number 3 is not there. And if you say 24 plus 17, that's 41. Excuse me. 41 plus 10, that's 51. 51 is not there. 41 is not there. 31 is not there. So remember, like I said, sometimes it may come, sometimes it doesn't come, but chances are high that it comes. 80% of the time it comes. Say 75% or 60% of the time it comes. So we move forward. You have a 1 and a 1. Our 1 here. 1 plus 1. That's 2. Am I right? Yes, that's 2. So you're using the power of 10. 10 plus 2, that's 12. 10 minus 2, that's 8. And then 1 minus 1, that's 0. 0 plus 10, that's 10. The 0 minus 10, that's 10 again. Or negative 10. But in this case, I would love to, like if it's, I would love to deal with these 3 numbers only. So we have these 3 numbers, 2, 12, and, or let me just include to make it 4 numbers. We have 2, 12, 8, and 10. So out of our selection, we have 4 numbers. So out of the 4 numbers, one of them came, that's 8. Here's the number 8 here. So moving forward with the number 19 and the number 8. If you say 19 minus 8, that's 11. 11 minus 11, the number 11 is not here. So if you say, oh sorry, number 11 is not here. So if you say 11 plus 10, that's 21, the number 21 is not there. If you say 11 minus 10, that's 1, the number 1 is not there. And if you add 19 plus 8, that's 27. 27 plus 10, that's 37, number 37 is not there. 27 minus 10, that's 17, the number 17 is not there. So remember, like I said, that in some cases the numbers do come, and then in some cases they do not come. We move forward. So we have the number 23 and the number 7. 23 plus 7, that's 30. Number 30 is not there. 30 plus 10, that's 40. The number 40 is not there. 30 minus 10 is 20. The number 20 is not there. And if you separate the number 23 minus 7, that's 16. 16 is not there. 16 plus 10, that's 26. 26 is not there. 16 minus 10, the number 6 is not there. We have the number 15 and 15. 15 minus 15, that's 0. 0 plus, so it's 15 minus 15, that's 0. 0 minus 10, that's invalid. 0 plus 10, that's 10. I'll just put the number here, 10. Then you have 15 and 15. 15 plus 15, that's 30. Using the power of 10, 13 minus, that's what? 30 minus 10, that's 20. 30 plus 10, that's 40. So again, you have 4 numbers to choose out of. You have 10, 20, 30, and 40. Look at the number 20 came here. Here's the number 20. And then let's proceed. We have the number 3 and the number 20. So if you say 20 plus 3, that's 23. Using the power of 10 again, 23 minus 10, that's 13. 23 plus 10, that's 33. And if you separate 20 minus 3, that's 17. Using the power of 10, 17 plus 10, that's 27. 17 minus 10, that's 7. So out of 6 numbers again, 1 number came out of the 6 numbers. So it's the number 13 here. It's the number 13 here. And then we move forward again. We jump forward again. Let us continue. So we have the number 12 and the number 4. We have, so I'll start by separating 12 minus 4. That's 8 if I'm right. Yes. And then the power of 10. You see 10 minus 8, that's 2. 10 plus 8, that's 18. And 12, now 8. 12 plus 4, that's 16. 16 plus 10, 26. 16 minus 10, 6. So out of the 6 numbers, again, 1 number out of the 6 numbers came. You see the number 18 here came in the next draw. And then we have the number 18 and 17. If you say 18 plus 17, that's 35. And using the power of 10 again, 35 plus 10, that's 45. 35 minus 10, that's 25. And 18 minus 17, that's 1. 1 plus 10, that's 11. 10 minus 1, that's 9. So out of the 6 numbers again, 1 of them came, which is the number 45. Here's the number 45 here. So you have the number 16 and 36. So if you say 16 plus 36, that's 52. If you check it down, the number 52 wasn't there. 52 wasn't there. Then if you say 52 minus 10, that's 42. 42 wasn't there. 52 plus 10, that's 62. 62 wasn't there. So 3 numbers they were not there. So if you say again 16 plus 16 minus 36, you get 20. 20 is in there. If you say 20 plus 10, that's 30. Number 30 was not there again. And if you say 20 minus 10, the number 10 wasn't there. So in this case, the numbers again were not there. And we move to here with the number 30. Sorry, the numbers. With number 18. With number 18 and the number 17. So if you say 18 plus 17, that's 35. The number 35 is not here. The number 35 is not there. And if you say 35 plus 10, the number, just draw you. If you say 35 plus 10, the number 45 is not there. And if you say 35 minus 10, the number 25 is not there. And if you say 18 plus 18 minus 17, that's 1. 1 is not there again. And if you say 1 plus 10, that's 11. 11 is not there. 10 minus 1, that's 9. 9 is not there. So what I wanted to share with you here is to show you that my vision as a pace setter is to work with you guys and come up with ways of cracking codes or coming up with numbers to beat the system. But in this case, you saw that the Mega Millions is about 70 numbers. So in this sequence, what I was doing is I was narrowing the numbers to 6 numbers, and out of 70 numbers, if I get 6 numbers, and then from the 6 numbers, if I manage to, I've eliminated 64 numbers here. I eliminated 64 numbers to remain with 6 numbers. Initially we have 70 numbers in this game. I eliminated 64 to remain with 6 numbers. So if I get one number out of the 6 number, remember that one number actually pays $11. So this is how much one number pays. So if I can manage to if I can manage to get from the 70, I eliminated 64 to remain with 6. So out of the 6, if I can manage to get one number out of the 6, that's good. And if you noticed the consistency of the sequence, I think it was skipping about 2 times and then it continues. Sort of skips 2 times and it continues for a long time. And if you can get one number from this sequence, like from every day being able to get one number, that's gold for me. And remember, like I said, that the betting companies also are supposed to have an edge over you. Remember, this is their business also, so they cannot afford to make it easy for everyone to win every day. So imagine a situation, Christmas doesn't come every day in a year, but imagine if Christmas comes 4 times in a week. That's about gold. 4 times or 5 times in a week. And if it doesn't come for the next 2 days, that's gold. Imagine if Christmas comes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as opposed to coming once in a year. Then for me, that's something that's gold. So using this sequence with your own sequences, I think you can come up with something good. But with these numbers, I've noticed that the goal is to study the numbers. If you study the numbers hard, you always come up with something good. Take your time to study numbers, check where numbers came from, and you always get something good. So that's all I have for this video. Please don't forget to, for the new guys here, don't forget to like my videos, subscribe, and share. I believe that together we can make something happen. Cheers.